There was once a family who used to laugh, eat, and play together every single day. They lived in a small but cozy house with big windows, soft couches, and a lovely backyard full of flowers and sunshine. Life used to be full of joy. The parents, Michael and Sarah, were loving and kind. Their daughter Emma, who was 14, loved to dance and tell jokes. Their little boy, Ethan, was just 6 years old and full of energy and questions. They also had a very special person in their life, Grandma Lucy. She lived in a quiet town about 2 hours away. Every summer they would visit her. They would bake cookies, have lemonade on the porch, and watch the stars together. Those days were filled with laughter, stories, and love. But slowly things began to change. Michael got a new job in another city. It paid well, but he had to move away and only came home once in a while. Sarah started working long hours, managing both her office and the house. She was always tired. Emma got busy with school and her phone. She stayed in her room a lot, watching videos or doing homework. Ethan, the youngest, missed playing with his sister and hugging his dad. He often sat alone in the living room with his toys, hoping someone would join him. The house became quiet. Meals were eaten quickly, and nobody talked much. Even when they were all home, they were in different rooms, doing different things. The laughter was gone. One Friday afternoon, something arrived in the mail. It was a soft pink envelope, written in Grandma Lucy's handwriting. Sarah opened it and read aloud, "My dear family, I hope you are all doing well. I miss your voices, your hugs, and our time together. My birthday is next Sunday. I will turn 75. I don't want presents or cakes. All I want is to see my whole family together again, just like old times. Please come." The room went quiet. For a few seconds, no one said anything. Then Ethan suddenly said, "Let's go. Please, Ma. I want to go." Emma looked up from her phone. "Honestly, it's been forever since we visited Grandma." Sarah looked at the letter again. She hadn't realized how much time had passed. "You're right," she said softly. "Let's make this happen." That evening, Michael called from his apartment in Chicago. When Sarah told him about the letter, he was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Book my ticket. I'll be there." The next Sunday morning, the whole family packed their bags and got in the car. Emma brought her camera, Ethan brought his favorite toy car, and Sarah brought a homemade apple pie. Michael flew in early that morning and joined them on the way. When they reached Grandma Lucy's house, she was standing at the front door, wearing her blue sweater and holding a small bunch of flowers. Her face lit up the moment she saw them. "My babies are home," she cried, with tears rolling down her cheeks. They all hugged her, one by one, tight and long. At first, things felt a little different. Everyone was still used to their routines. Emma didn't know what to say. Michael checked his phone a few times. Sarah looked tired. But slowly, the old magic returned. They started talking, then laughing, then really being together. Emma and Ethan helped Grandma in the kitchen, just like they used to. They baked chocolate chip cookies and made a mess with the flour. Michael fixed the old rocking chair in the backyard. Sarah sat on the porch and sang old country songs Grandma loved. They had dinner outside under string lights. Grandma told stories from when she was young. Ethan sat with wide eyes, listening to every word. That night, they lit a small campfire in the backyard. They roasted marshmallows and made a s'mores. The stars above sparkled like diamonds in the sky. Ethan looked up and said, "This is the best day ever." Emma smiled. "I really missed this." Michael looked around at his family. "We should do this more often," he said. Grandma Lucy, sitting in her favorite chair with a blanket on her lap, looked at them all and said, "This is what a happy family looks like. You don't need big gifts or big houses. You just need time, love, and laughter." That night, no one looked at their phones. They played board games, sang songs, and told silly jokes. Even Emma danced a little in the living room, and everyone clapped. Ethan giggled so much he almost fell off the couch. Before they left the next morning, Grandma gave them each a small card. Each card said, "Remember this day. When you are together, you are home." On the drive back, something had changed. They weren't just a family going back to their separate routines. They had made a promise. Michael talked to his company and arranged to work from home 3 weeks every month. Sarah promised to take Sundays off, no matter how busy she was. Emma deleted some apps from her phone and started helping Ethan with his schoolwork. Every Sunday, they began having family time. It could be cooking dinner together, playing games, or just sitting in the living room and talking. But it was always together. They laughed more, ate meals together, took walks in the evening. Sometimes even Grandma Lucy joined through video calls, and once a month, they visited her in person. Their house was still small. Their lives were still busy, but their hearts were full again. They were not just a family anymore. They were a happy family, together again.